شلون يكون تعرف الخير الله السلامة فيكم طبعا هذه خامس مرة عيد يا شعب والله العظيم صعب. شوف على طول عجيب.
The blood calls. Coming with me. Face swollen, pulsing with blood. Blood, dark upon a pale visage. A drop trickles over bright gold.
ابعد يا مال الصرع.
Dark in blood beneath a white nail. I am a tear of blood.
تسير بس اخلص تخلص بس ما عليك اخلص.
Her blood, I see them bound. Blood summons me. A thick flower on skin. Dark blood upon a light stone. I am the unnamed. I am blood immersed in blood. I am dead.
صيح يقهر يا شعب يقهر والله العظيم يقهر قسم بالله. اللي بيجي هنا اللي بيجي يلعب خلاص بيلعب اللعبة وبيجي في نفس الجوينت اللي انا عنده هذا حرام بالله بينغبن. ناس مو معقولة يعني. شوفوا الكثرة كثرة كيف شوف الكثرة كيف حتى قلت كلب يعني. ابي اشغل النار ماني بقادر قاعد يتبطح يا كمل تعويض كمل. اخيرا.
Show me the blood that is your blood. Show me the blood that is lost. The blood summons me. Just a bit further, Mum. Hold on. Blood leaves her face. Thorny boughs snag her. Stop her. I am a drop on a web. Will Wojtek wait? Dark blood carries the question downriver.
Why do you seek the child of elder blood? Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. The world shall perish amidst ice and be reborn of elder blood, of a planted seed. What can you possibly offer?
You all right?
Yes.
Is it over?
It's done. The Pella's seen what he was meant to say.
Okay.
Third vision seems most important.
They were walking through the woods, both weak, but for different reasons. Yet both knew where they were going.
Not sure I heard you right, but you mentioned a Wojtek.
Hope filled both their hearts at the thought of him.
And the prophecy at the end? If Lean's words, you quoted them, and then asked me a question.
Forgive the Pella. He knows not what you mean. Spirits. The spirits speak through the ritual, not he.
This Wojtek from your vision. Know him?
Wojtek. Two Wojteks have we nearabouts. In Blackbow lives one. In his hut, there he stays, has for years. Gophers, with gophers he lives, they say. And he can remember a time when in these lands dwelled only elves.
And the other? Somehow I doubt they went to a century-old rodent lover for help.
A fisherman. A family he has lives in a secluded hut near the river's mouth.
Okay, we should go.
Time I was on my way. Thanks for your help.
Refuse? Why, the Pella could never have refused. A man seeks to do good in life, but evil is unavoidable. The ones who encounter evil, why, they must be helped. Fare thee well, and may the gods bless and keep you.
Okay, يلا ننطلق. يلا يا روتش. يرجع لي بس نسبة 5% يعني ما احس فيه ابد نهائيا، بس المهم انه يرجع لي كويس يعني فيه ريجريشن. والله انا ما معي اكل ولا معي شيء تقريبا. شوف شاري شت ما معي اكل.
Move it. Come on now.
شيء يوبك يا رجال ما معي هالبعد وقت ما يو اخذت لي هذا الشراب مصدع بأم راسي من يوم ما العب ومعطيني اياه.
Something's not right. Going the wrong way. Go, go.
صدعت يا ابن الحلال. اشرب ذا يا ربي عاد متى يروح. يسوي سيف
Slower.
بس بخليه سيف الحالة يعني. اوه ما
That's it, Roach.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
They call you Wojtek.
They do, kind sir. But I's not done a thing. Swear it on the lives of my young'uns.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That's her came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
اوه انت مغراض في البيت ولا ما انت؟ هلا عندهم زد بنفذ اغراضهم بمشي. احليلهم والله يلعبون. طيب وراه ذا كذا. اضحك معه ضحكة تكتيكية. اوكي find Tamara, go talk with mother's family, find Tamara. shit سويت انا. اقول له ولا راح القى البنت.
That's it, Roach.
بزد انه مشوار. المهم بقطع التصوير الان. لا وصلت عند المنطقة راح ارجع لكم. يلا شوف. السلام عليكم. رجعنا. طبعا غيرت وجهتي شوي قلت يعني برجع. اتوقع ان الاغراض اتصلحت. اي تصلحت. وش ذا يا شعب؟ مدمج السلاح ولدك كيف صل.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
ما ادري. المهم اروح اكلم هذا بقول له القصة يكون افضل يعني لان اشوف الترتيب موجود قصة الاب.
ويتشر. A word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call when me and
What is it?
that night when the Baron ordered everyone to
Gotta ask.
garden.
Drunk.
No.
Blowing hangover.
خلينا نقول ايش حصل.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there?
The violet blooms. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. And them. I'll never know which blooms would please my second daughter most.
She brought death down on others. The sooner you start thinking of it that way, the better off you'll be.
Can't deny that.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard de... Very well. You were to find them.
Nothing yet.
Well, what do you... When's...
بس سكب او شكلها القصة هذه غلطان المفروض سمعت المحادثة.
That lass of yours. Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Sere, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
تقريبا في سباق او شيء حصل كذا اتوقع، واني بسابق اصلا. انا اتوقع اني بسابق لان جاني اللودنج العادي. الله يعين. اوكي نشوف وش راح يصير.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man's up! Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
شعب ايش السالفة؟ انا من وين رحت؟ اوكي فزت كويس.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
اوكي نرجع للمحادثة. رجعونا الان لان لودينج جاء. هذا نفس حق المحادثات. قلبت الشاشة بيضاء. اوكي خلينا نشوف.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
طبعا الان بنطلق بروح حق المنطقة اللي فيها تمارا وبنتها. من شو اسمها؟ زبدة ان اسمها صعب طبعا. الطريق طويل فبقطع التصوير الان. لو وصلت راح ارجع لكم. يلا اشوف.
What's going on here? Why isn't anyone putting that out?
We want it to burn.
المباك ما ادري ايش السالفة.
Piss off or we'll fry you along with that fucking elf.
Not my business. Just hope you had a good reason.
ايش السالفة؟ اوكي طلع اسلحته.
Not here hunting. Shit.
مشكلة ليفلي تعبان. والله ما يندمجون بالنار ابد. دز رجلك هالنحشة. ايش ذولا؟ اما ديابة. خلوا حقهم مع الديابة. وي انا اللي باكلها. والله اني انا اللي باكلها. قسم بالله مو وح والله بضربة شاله. أكل الله. شيت ليتني ما تلقفت كذا القافص فعلا القافة ما تم. المهم فبوقف المقطع هنا ولا وصلت نفس المنطقة رجعت لكم، او شفت سالفة الماء رجعت لكم. فيلا شوفكم. اوكي باك رجعت لكم. طبعا خشيت المدينة بعد معاناة يعني بحالة. خلينا نشوف.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Okay. وش القطوة؟ ليكم بعد تحب انت القطاوة. لا.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
وجهها أكبر من عمرها.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
هاي سالفته مع القطوة. شوف لا تقول لي ارجع يا الله. مشاوهير يا كيف ناخذ تو والله العظيم اخذ من كشك هنا. طيب كان برا قاعد اخذ منه يعني اغراض. شوي اللي يطبون على الجيش يقولون لي سراك. طيب شو الفائدة؟ طيب يعني لازم ناخذ اغراض عشان ناكل ونعيش. والله فيها خير جدا. صحة صحة حبيب قلبي سلم. لا تشوف ها سد عيون. انا بس اتمشى. كيف في كتب في اغراض. انا بفهم سالفة مسبحهم هذا السيء. كتب 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 كتب. المهم انا الان راح انطلق الاب بكلمه وبشوف يعني وش رده يعني من كلام بنته. يلا ترقبونا وخلنا نشوف وش الاب قال حق بنته وش راح يحصل لما يسمع الرد. فيلا انا اصلح سيفي. في شيء كان هنا في الغرفة دقيقة. هل هو في غرفتها فعلا ولا برا؟ برا. اوكي. طيب انا اللي راح اروح اوقف المقطع وارجع لكم بعد ما اخذ شوف رد الاب على اللي حصل. يلا نشوفكم.
Come to me with.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them?
Right. The local Nilfgaard...
What of it?
So long.